First of all, I watched Euphoria against my will on Twitter.
Twitter?
Because it was everywhere. They keep, like with every episode that comes out, there's like 10 different memes that, you know, people make out of it. But also, Jim said that... I get it though. John said...
She's owning the Grammys.
But she
the
also
Grammys
has
really
to, right?
said, thank you, Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
They really said that.
Hi guys, we're back at Tea Party.
Welcome back.
And this is our 11th episode.
Oh, wow.
Which feels like a milestone of sorts. I mean, the 10th one should have felt like it.
For sure.
But 11th is also...
Well, that's a long time.
That's a long time.
We've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, for whoever's been watching consistently, thanks for being
Thanks for
here.
tuning in.
Yeah.
And if this is the first time you're watching it, welcome.
Yeah.
And we hope you tune in again next week, right here on City FM 89. We're on all social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok,
YouTube and Instagram.
Yes. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Yep.
On all those platforms.
Yes. So we are going to dig into the tea for the week.
Yes.
And we're starting off with
John Krasinski. Do you know who John Krasinski is?
I'm in love with John Krasinski. Actually, I'm in love with Jim Halpert from The Office, who is basically played by John Krasinski. But and also his relationship with Emily Blunt, like they've been my it couple for in Hollywood. Yeah, for such a long time. It's been like 14 years to their marriage, and even like their movie together, A Quiet Place, which I wouldn't think like a couple would do because it's such a creepy sort of a movie.
Yeah.
You know, very Black Mirror types. But anyway, like, so I love him and I've been following him.
I love him so much. I think he's so great. He's also like a director.
Yeah.
He's really great. He's been named People Magazine's Sexiest Man of 2024.
And I agree.
You do?
I do.
Oh my God. So you don't have like a better pick who you thought would have been?
I would ideally, but it's not like that the one they picked is someone I'm opposed to, like, you know.
I feel like
getting that recognition.
Look, I love John Krasinski, but I don't know. He's not like super relevant at the moment. Like he's not doing anything super hot. I thought it would go to Jeremy Allen White.
Okay.
Who
the bear,
right?
I love him.
I fully thought it'd be him because he's so hot. He's having a big moment right now.
It is his time.
It is his time. Why did he not go to him? Why not him?
But it's also like I'm not sure that that's the benchmark, right? Like that's the way to get something. Like you have to be doing something actively. It's just like you're a part of the industry. You're hot. We're gonna give you something.
I don't necessarily agree with people's like past choices. I think they've had Blake Shelton in the past.
Blake Shelton is who?
Blake Shelton, the country singer.
Oh, the voice judge. Okay.
So some random picks they've had.
That is pretty. And how do they like select the person?
I don't know.
Like what is?
I don't think
is there a poll? Do people get it? Like
I don't think
get
so.
a vote?
I don't think so.
So it's not like democratic. It's just like there's a committee of like a panel of people and who are like, okay, this is who we find sexy. This is how I would give a award to Shah Rukh, honestly. So I don't.
That's your sexiest man of the year, Shah Rukh Khan, right there. But Emily Blunt, because you were talking about like how cute they are and they're so in love. She was like, if you actually get it, I'm gonna like wallpaper the cover all over our house. I guess she has to do it now.
Yeah, but also Jim said that. I get it though. John said that at home I don't think things are going to change much because if anything my wife's just going to tell me to do more house chores, which is so real. Honestly, if my husband won like the sexiest man in the world and I didn't get an award of the same like, you know, level, I would just be like, now you're
a house husband.
Your house husband.
For sure.
How dare you?
Yeah. I would be like,
how dare you do this alone?
Yeah.
You know?
No, but I love him. I think he's so great.
Same.
And my association with him is definitely...
And he's so funny.
Yes,
funny guys are the best, honestly.
He's also in... He plays... What's his name? Mr. Fantastic. He's going to be the new Mr. Fantastic. He was in the last Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And
I don't follow Marvel very closely, so he
looks really good. He looks really good in it. You know, like it's not a Jim Halpert vibe anymore. His hair is like cropped shorter and like he looks older. He looks sexier. But listen, I think
Jim Halpert was also so hot. Like in The Office, the 90s floppy like haircut, and he looked like a Disney prince of sorts. And he would wake up every day looking like that.
However, I have a theory, right?
Okay.
So don't you think that when you're like in an office setting, because there aren't that many like cute guys around, and like people who are like kind of cute, you're like, oh my God, he's so hot, but they aren't. And I feel like that's the Jim vibe also. Like he wasn't super hot. I mean, John Krasinski he's an actor.
That's true.
But day to day at The Office,
I think I agree with that. in isolation. It's not what I see in the Office itself. Like, it was a completely different thing. He was in love with Pam. He always like, she was the love of his life.
Of course.
So, that's different. And like what you said, I also agree with, but that's different.
Because we've talked about this. Like, just in the fact that when there isn't like a...
That's true. Actually, in any social setting, I feel like people do need eye candies.
For sure.
In general.
For sure.
And
that's okay. Like,
yeah.
You get it. We get it. Moving on. Whoopi Goldberg. Do you know who Whoopi Goldberg is?
I am a fan.
She's incredible. She's so iconic.
I've been following her work before, like, it was, like, people around me even knew her. Yeah, because my dad's favorite is also Whoopi Goldberg, so he made me watch a lot of her movies.
That's so cute.
Yeah, like back in the day. A lot of the old ones. Sister Act, though, I watched on my own. She was older when she did that. Yeah. But I'm also talking about like the older ones. I feel like there was one on racism. I'm forgetting the name. Maybe The Color of Purple.
The Color of Purple. Yeah.
So that was insane. So that was really good, and I've been like following her work. But what about her?
No, I really like her, but she has recently launched a channel called the All Women Sports Network.
Oh my god!
So it's a sports TV channel dedicated just to women's sports, and there's nothing like this exists. The first thing, it's launched in 65 countries, so it's reaching over 2 billion people, including India, the Middle East. I'm not sure. I don't think it's actually in Pakistan, but I think it'd be so great because we have a lot of really like great women athletes. Like
that's so true.
Kashmala Talat, if I'm not getting her name wrong, the Olympic shooter.
Oh yeah.
There's so many like Pakistani women athletes.
That's amazing.
So basically that channel plays everything women's sports related, right? Like basketball, baseball, football, everything that's just
I
women's
also heard
sports.
Like there's a lot of years that went into her executing
16,
this.
Because she had this idea ages ago, and now someone finally got on board and like, in what do you call partnership with her.
Yeah.
They
it's also just a full circle thing to like, me having watched movies where she did like a lot of like these socially aware films. And for her to like now do this.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Like, so, like replicating your real life into real life.
Oh,
in ways.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems pretty cool. I mean, like women's sports only is projected to like revenue over $1 billion this year.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We saw it in Olympics this year in Paris.
It was so incredible.
The female athletes were
outstanding. Yeah. And good sportsmanship and good sports is good sports regardless of your gender, I feel,
That's true.
It's good that women also get a platform now.
I agree. Yeah,
very cool.
Okay, another interesting thing that I came across was that there's a course being offered on Beyonce at Yale.
Yale, by the way, I'm sorry I'm cutting you off. Yale's like my dream school.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like I've done my undergrad, but like...
I think mine was Columbia.
Yale. I don't know. I feel like it's also the Rory Gilmore thing.
Oh, okay. For sure. Yeah.
She went to Yale.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And didn't Blair also get into Yale, or was it Columbia?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No, I think Yale.
It was Yale.
It was Yale.
Yeah.
They were fighting to go to Yale. Serena and Blair. Yeah. Something like that.
So I think my childhood's been shaped by like media representation of Yale.
Yeah.
Of Yale.
But no, I would rather not study there because like
really,
I mean, if they're teaching a course on Beyonce, it's like, is everything else irrelevant now? Like,
are you
there's
coming
so many
at Yale?
No, I'm coming at Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, so they're not even doing it in a way to like critique her or like do the goods and the bads. Like, it's not about that, right? Like, it's about how she's this black representation of women, who kind of like, she interwove socio-political and like her own like music aesthetics, like whatever videos she's produced, and how like, it complements the black culture and like her contributions and stuff. And I'm like, while I do see the merit in that, I also just like would appreciate it if it criticized everything that a black woman is not also, like, because there's a big class difference.
Okay.
Because like it's not applicable to every black woman, because you're not oppressed the same way they are. So it's also like a bit like coming from Yale, like they should be knowing this.
But I feel like because it's Yale and they have like an African American studies department, I feel like they're already doing things like teaching students about Rosa Parks or like other prominent black women. I think it's kind of cool that they have a course on Beyonce. I think it is.
I just feel like maybe if they focused on another celebrity who was more like, who encompassed like sort of
because there's been courses on Taylor Swift, I believe, and Miley Cyrus.
But that was also like critical, right? Like, because it was literally titled something Americanness of, a white woman being that person. So I feel like because Beyonce is black, that shouldn't be the reason why you're like, oh my god, like, let's go black women. It should be like, but what have you done? And she hasn't even like gone out of her way to do something for the community that way, like, like that much, given everything that she's achieved. So I feel like,
So you want it to be more holistic and
more holistic.
Yeah, look at it from both ways.
Exactly. And the way we've like studied things, right?
Yeah.
Like in liberal arts, that's how we would study courses. Like there was a critique and there was the positives too, but
Interesting. So if you were at Yale, you wouldn't take this course?
I would not take this course. Or I could have maybe taken that course to like just be that person in class, the naysayer, and be like, no, but did you know about this?
The devil's advocate.
About that? The devil's advocate, and also like the infusion of pop culture with politics.
The annoying student.
The annoying, yeah.
No, it sounds like a fun like thing tangent from like regular classes.
Yeah,
if I was a student, I'd take it just for like just for the vibes, just for the lols.
Yeah,
like
makes sense.
I want to watch some Beyonce music videos.
If I have like an elective left and I'm like, acha chalo, fun.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
But speaking of Beyonce, dude, Beyonce is the moment right now. It's funny that you just slammed her a little bit because the Grammy nominations came out. I don't know if you know this.
I do.
But my God, Beyonce is like owning that. So Beyonce, in 1 year, she became I have it written down. It's a list, bro. So number 1, Beyonce is now the most of any artist and any woman artist to have received the most nominations in 1 year. So 11 nominations this year. Then Beyonce also became the most nominated artist in Grammy history ever, with 99 nominations.
Yeah,
she has won the most Grammys ever, 32. And she's tied with Adele to win the most Grammys in one night. So 6 awards. She won it in 2010. Adele won it in 2012. So it's her moment. I mean, she's owning the Grammys.
But she also
Grammys
has
really
to, right?
said, thank you, Beyonce.
Thank you, Beyonce.
They really said that.
No, I just feel like, I don't even think she's like a country singer, by the way. Like in the most, like, if I'm being for real.
That's a hot take. It's a hot take right there.
Is it? Yeah. Like, listen to her songs. You'd know them too. And put them like aside an actual like country song.
No, but like, have you heard Cowboy Quarter, the album in like its entirety?
I have. Hold'em Texas got really famous. Yeah. So I have, but it's trying very hard to be country, but I don't think it is.
Because it's also like about, kind of taking back that not ownership, but like, placing black music back into like country kind of a vibe.
Sure.
So people really like it. It is nominated for album.
I do like, I mean, it's not that I don't like the music at all. I do like the music here and there, but I feel like these those stats, that many, is it deserved? I don't know. I just question it.
You know what I feel? I feel like Beyonce never caught on in Pakistan.
Yeah.
I feel like people in Pakistan, for some reason, just don't like Beyonce.
I liked her a lot more when she was in Destiny's Child.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
In the group.
Okay.
TLC, No Shrubs, that vibe.
Okay, I'll see you.
Yeah.
Fair. It still has been like a very women-dominated year at the Grammys this year, which is incredible. It's a feminine phenomenon, as Chapel Roan puts it.
Yeah.
So many people.
I know. There's
so many women.
Charlie XCX, Billie Eilish,
Chapel Roan, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, and Sabrina Carpenter. They're all nominated for Album of the Year. So out of 8 people nominated, 6 are women.
Yeah.
So these 6 women, and then it's Andre 3000 and Jacob Collier.
Yeah.
So
I think even Kendrick is nominated for something, right?
Kendrick is nominated. Sure. Kendrick also
also for multiple nominations.
Yeah. Kendrick, Billie, and Charlie XCX.
I love that. I love Kendrick.
Have the second most nominations, so 7 for each of them. Okay. Which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Who do you think should have been up there but is not?
Who do I think should have been up there but is not? I think, so I have 2 answers to this. Ariana Grande. Because she did. Her music was pretty good.
I love Ariana's range, by the way. I'm not like, I wouldn't say a fan crazy, but I can fully watch her and listen to her and be like, okay, her pitch, like the way she sings and the fact that she can do it at any given time. Yeah. Not everybody has that. Yeah. So kudos.
She's doing so good. Like the Wicked trailer came out.
Yeah,
she looks like she's done a great job in it. I'm so excited to watch it. That Ariana Grande and Hosier for Too Sweet.
I love,
which was so good.
Same.
It was so good.
Hosier
Anything that man does is like He has like the gold touch. He's so good.
Hozier is too good.
He's too good.
And he generally hasn't won much.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's
been
all,
nominated, I think, once, if I'm not mistaken.
But hasn't won at all.
Church.
Yeah. Which was literally a cult classic.
It was so good.
I love that song.
It was so good.
But Too Sweet was everywhere. It is everywhere still.
Yeah.
And I can't believe he's not nominated. Like, उनकी personal beef है.
And
Hozier को डालो भाई.
What is this? Beyonce, why are you stopping Hozier?
Yeah.
Literally.
He's an amazing artist. Genuinely.
But
and Cher, some people were also saying got snubbed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cher got snubbed. Post Malone.
He got nominated.
He got nominated, but not for like the big 4 categories, right? And a lot of his nominations are for Fortnite, which was with Taylor Swift and not his own album.
Did you listen to his own album?
I actually didn't even listen to much. The name, but I have not heard his album.
Many people said, so I was like, yeah, Post Malone I haven't heard. Really? And I'm also not
not a big fan.
I mean, no.
I like the occasional like song that gets big, like Sunflower.
Same. Literally just that.
My friends are really into rap like him, but I'm not that into rap. Yeah.
No, I love rap, but I'm not into Post Malone as much.
Okay. Interesting.
Kendrick I love and he's up there.
Kendrick's really good. Kendrick got a whole bunch of nominations.
Yeah, he got a lot of them.
A bunch of nominations. Yeah. But something really cool. Arooj Aftab, who's Pakistani American, she's been nominated for 2 Grammys.
Yeah.
This is the 4th year in a row that she's been nominated. She's also won once, I believe, a couple of years ago. But this year she's been nominated for Best Alternative Jazz Album. Yeah. And Best Global Music
Night
Performance.
Train.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Raat Ki
Rani is the song. Yeah. Nice. I'm so happy for her.
Go Arooj.
That's literally the closest representation we have to PK.
Yeah.
Being up there.
And she's so good. She's have you heard her music? It's incredible.
Yeah. It's not my kind of music, but I feel like she's so good.
She's so good. She's very, very good at what she does.
Yeah.
But coming back to snubs,
yep.
Lisa from Blackpink got snubbed. She was not nominated. People wanted her to be nominated for Best New Artist.
Okay.
So Blackpink have also never been nominated. But Lisa kind of ventured into her own, like her solo career, didn't get nominated. So yeah, it's a little sad. K-pop fans are disappointed. Blackpink fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know much about her music, so I can't say. But what I do know is about Lisa is that she is going to star in White Lotus season 3.
Yes, she is.
Which is easily like one of my favorite shows from last year.
Agreed.
Like, actually, from whenever it released, I forgot. But it's like a recent show, relatively recent, and it's so good.
It's too good.
It's too good. I love
like the genre bending, like a mixing vibe it has going on. It's great.
I love social satires, by the way. Yeah. I love those. And when it's like when you're talking about like imperialism and colonialism through like just rich people being like rich and funny.
Yeah.
It's too good. It's like
it's too good.
Whoa, I love Tanya.
Oh yeah.
Who died in the 2nd season.
Oh girl, spoiler. I mean, some people might.
If you haven't watched it by now, like that's kind of on you.
Yeah, fair.
But no, she was amazing. She's going
to be in season. Lisa, not Tanya, is going to be in season 3.
Nice.
Which is set in Thailand. I don't know if you know this, but Thailand is Lisa's home country. So she's really excited.
South Korea mein nahi rehti hai.
She's a K-pop idol. No, a lot of K-pop idols are Thai actually. Some are Chinese. They go to Korea. They train. They learn the language.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like maybe
trying to calculate in your brain.
No, I was just thinking about how like Pakistani artists also expand. I mean, they did back in the day, like to India.
Yeah,
like they would go there and also work there.
Because the K-pop music industry is like so big, right? Like it's bigger than like Thai pop or like J-pop.
That's true.
Or Chinese pop. So yeah, they ventured to that. But also Lisa is known like. By her mononym Lisa, but for her acting career she's going to be known as La Lisa Manobal, which is her birth name.
Okay,
so that's pretty cool. She's going to go by that, and she's like, this was her first audition and she was really like nervous, but she got it, and
but she cracked it.
Yeah, she's super excited to show people Thailand, and that's very great.
That is so amazing. Yeah, I'm so excited to watch.
Same.
Same.
But talking of new shows and singers in shows, staying on that track, Lady Gaga is going to be in season 2 of Wednesday.
Okay, now I have questions about this. Like in what capacity? Like I just need to know how she's entering. Because
I watched
Wednesday.
You watched it? Did you like it?
I mean, I'm not a very goth girl that way. Like very, Jenna Ortega. She's so good. She's so good, and she convinces you she's like a dark, like her eyes, they have something really magnetic.
Yeah.
But I'm a Scorpio, so there's a side of me that is, I guess, that is captivated by those things. So I did like it.
Yeah.
Even though that's not my kind of genre, but I did like it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But basically, they haven't revealed what she's going to be doing in it. They just confirmed that she's going to be in it.
Okay.
So that's the vibe, right? Like, because we all know that scene of Jenna Ortega dancing got really viral, and originally it was to Goo Goo Muck by The Cramps.
Okay.
But like in edits, people put Bloody Mary by Lady Gaga, and she was dancing to that. Haven't you seen the reels?
I haven't seen this. Oh my God. Okay.
Girl?
So send them to me.
I will. But it got super like popular, and like Jenna Ortega like wanted her to be in it, and have a monster-like understanding is what she said. So let's see. Maybe Lady Gaga will be like a monster. She is Mother Monster after all. Her fans are called the monsters.
And Lady Gaga is one singer who I feel like is as good an actor.
So true. She's so good.
And like a lot of singers dabble into acting, but they can't really do it as well, you know. But she does do it well.
She's so good.
She's amazing.
She was so good in that. What was that thing?
A Star is Born?
A Star is Born. She was too good in that.
I think that was her hallmark performance that way. Like,
that was too good.
That kind of set the precedent. Yeah.
Very excited for that.
Speaking of a new show, another one of my favorite shows is coming out for season 3.
Oh, which one?
Euphoria.
Hey.
Yay. Nice. Have you seen it?
No, but I thought it was getting cancelled. Oh, wait, no, I've seen season 1. I haven't seen season 2. But I thought it was getting cancelled.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. All I know is season 3 is coming. And I'm excited. Like the visuals, the shininess, the glitz, everything about Euphoria is so attractive. Like, oh my God. It's not even the storyline as such, because it's not like much is happening in depth. It's just like very superficial lives.
It's very drugs.
These high schoolers, drugs. And I mean, Zendaya, her story aside, because she has like a very
she's
strong
an
one going on. Yeah. But apart from that, like I feel like it's all just about the visuals.
For sure.
It's so...
They're very trippy
cute.
visuals. It's very fun.
And no face card declines.
100%.
All of them are beautiful. What is the problem?
So unrealistic. No high schooler looks like that. No high schooler looks like that. Telling me Jacob Elordi looks like... Not one person in my school at that age looked like Jacob Elordi, first of all. She's so hot.
Maddie's so hot.
Dude.
I think
you're so right. No face card declines.
No face card declines. Like
even
Julie,
what's her name? Julie. No, Jules.
Jules. Yeah, sorry, Jules.
Jules is so good looking.
Jules. Zendaya, of course.
Yes.
I mean, so all of them.
Even Dominic Fike.
Oh, Dominic Fike.
He's so hot.
I'm obsessed with him.
He's so hot.
Baby Doll was one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
But yeah.
Incredible.
So I'm excited for Euphoria season 3. Are you?
I am. Yeah. I haven't watched season 2 yet. But the thing is,
I've watched it through expectations high nahi rakho.
I've watched it through reels. Listen, I started watching it when
that also happens. Yeah.
I started watching the show itself when I was like isolating. I had COVID.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is so depressing. Like right off the bat, it's a very sad episode. The first one. It is. I can't do this in isolation. I was like, I'm just not gonna.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But then I've seen it through reels. I've seen the whole...
First of all, I watched Euphoria against my will on Twitter.
Oh.
So, like,
on Twitter?
Because it was everywhere. They keep, like, with every episode that comes out, there's like 10 different memes that, people make out of it. And then I had to watch it because of that. Because I was like very, very active on Twitter back in the day. And then I just got hooked.
Fair.
So, yeah.
Fair.
That's that.
But bringing it home, coming back, some Pakistani music time.
Yeah.
Kaavish, do you know Kaavish, the band?
Of course.
Do you like Kaavish?
I love this one song of theirs. I think that's my favorite. How did you know this?
Because that's the one song everyone
loves.
I was
gatekeeping it.
That's the only Kaavish song I know.
Same. I do not know Kaavish otherwise.
Oops.
But Fasle is such a good song. It's so good.
My peak depression song.
Yeah.
But Kaavish was going to have a concert in Lahore. I don't know if you knew about their Karachi concert. My God, every person I knew messaged me and was like, do you have tickets to the Kaavish concert? Can you get me
the Arts Council one?
Yeah, and because they were so limited and they ran out in like 5 minutes. People paid mad money to see them.
Because they also don't perform much.
Yeah. But they were going to have a concert in Lahore and now they're delaying selling tickets because of the smog.
That makes sense. Yeah. The smog is insane in Lahore.
It's really bad.
Yeah. It's, you know what they're saying? They're saying like they might just see a second version of like COVID. Not because like of COVID, the disease itself, but because like people are going to have to be in lockdowns. Like people have to be at home.
Like an epidemic.
It's an epidemic of sorts. Like you cannot be going out. because it's that dangerous. It's so hazardous to your life that it's just not safe for you to go out there. Which makes me feel like I'm blessed to be in Karachi, but like for how long? Till it also comes here.
Karachi's air isn't the best either.
Yeah.
Like
it's pretty high. Like
up
the
there on the
AQI
AQI,
yeah.
But I think the sea helps with the sea breeze and it like...
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Also, like a lot of it comes from Delhi.
Yeah.
So, you know, Lahore shares border with Delhi.
Delhi's air quality is quite bad also
it's quite bad.
Yeah.
So, India, Pakistan tying somewhere.
Some unity is happening.
Some unity.
Yeah. But speaking of Pakistani singers and all that, Atif Aslam, the king himself, the king of Pakistani music, there were like so many rumors. Now, I don't know if you saw this on Instagram, but everyone was like, he doesn't want to perform in Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Because he's like, I can't perform in a place where there's religious sites. My heart won't accept it.
Okay.
And also, I saw this news and I'm like going to every like page that's reporting it. And I'm like looking for a source. Where has he said this? Has an interview come out? Has a podcast come out? And there was just no source. And then at the end of the day, at the end of my work shift, I find out he's given a comment to a specific journalist. And he said, I've never said that. Like,
oh my God.
I've performed in Riyadh before. You know, that should like clarify my opinions on this. And he literally said it's funny and strange that the statements I've never made are being linked to me.
Yeah.
And that it's, you know, the media's responsibility.
Landing into like similar trouble.
Yeah.
Like his words being twisted around and like warped just to like.
Yeah, and like unnecessary flack he's getting now, I feel. Yeah. Because people are like, why do you want to perform there now?
And like either way, it's clickbaity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was a weird like mess of a situation that Atif got into.
Yeah, but that's not true.
Yeah.
So Saudi Arabia, people hang in there. Like, he will perform there someday.
If there is a concert there. Celine Dion performed there recently at the Ali Saab show.
Yeah.
It was stunning, beautiful. So Riyadh be getting that. The performances.
Love that.
You just want to move on to the next topic.
Yes, because it's about Shah Rukh Khan and the person who threatened him has been arrested.
Oh. Okay, nice. Victory for you.
Victory for me.
Okay. You want to tell us about who the person was? His
name is Faizan Khan.
Okay.
Faisal Khan.
Faizan Khan, I think.
Faizan Khan. Yeah. Okay. And he was just caught and like now he's not in danger anymore. And it's not like he's part of some big racket either.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we were thinking of like, you know, maybe he has like bigger links to other gangs in Mumbai, but like that's not the case.
Yeah.
So all's good in the hood.
Faizan did say that he lost his phone on 2nd November, which is before the call was made. Okay. I think the call was made on November 5th. And he's like, this is an attempt to frame me because Faizan has critiqued SRK in the past. He's made a YouTube video about it. And he also came after SRK for this is 1993 movie called Anjam. I don't know if you've watched it. It's an SRK movie where he kills a deer and like him and his friends eat it. Right? And so now Faizan's like, I'm from Rajasthan where the Bishnoi community lives and where the Bishnoi gang, also the Lawrence Bishnoi's gang is from. And he's like, the deer is very sacred to them, which is why the Bishnoi gang's been after Salman Khan.
Yeah.
And he's like, Shah Rukh Khan is causing like discord between two religious groups.
But damn.
Bit of a far-reaching vibe.
Yeah. It's like, it's so confusing. Like, I want to know more.
Yeah.
I'll read more about this guy, like his fishy behavior. But anyway, my king's protected in his mansion.
Your king's always protected with his like 9 armed bodyguards.
As he should be.
He's good.
Listen, think about the day Shah Rukh won't be there. Can you think about it? I can't think about it. I would cry.
I can't take you seriously.
What do you mean? It's a genuine thought. I mean, someday
he's gonna die. Sure.
Don't say that. We're not gonna say that.
Okay. No. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Would you rather you die before he dies?
I mean.
Okay. There we go. Say it na. Asliat aa gayi na bahar.
हाँ मतलब अब I don't know how many years he has left. I
he's
probably
like,
have
what,
more.
60?
Yeah.
59, 60.
And the average age, by the way, of people like dying now, living today is 64.
Also, he has been a chain smoker. He's quit recently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But apparently he used to smoke like 100 cigarettes a day.
Okay, we're not talking about
Shah Rukh Khan's imminent demise.
No.
No. This was happy Shah Rukh Khan thoughts.
Yeah. Happy Shah Rukh Khan thoughts. He's now safe and protected in his house, and we're very, very happy about that.
Win for Anika. Yeah. Win for Anika's Shah Rukh Khan community. Subscribe to join.
SRKians. That's what they call them.
What?
I know, it's so cringe.
That's
but
so
like,
gross.
right? That's what fandoms do.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I think that's what it is. Okay. SRKians.
Weird.
Yeah. But speaking of SRK, Amir Khan has recently announced that he won't be acting, but it's really exaggerated. Like, that's not what happened.
Because I saw like vague headlines about him like quitting acting.
Yeah.
So it's not true.
I mean, it's not like it's not true. He's like producing at the same time. He's directing a lot of movies.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing a really, really good job there, especially with like, Kiran Khan's movie that came, like Lapata Ladies. I love that.
Iconic.
Kiran Rao now. So he's doing a great job there. So I don't think he actively feels the need to act unless there's a script that is really compelling.
Okay.
And because he's always been that kind of guy, right? Like quality over quantity.
So
anyway,
true.
like it's not like he's doing that right now. He's always been that guy. So I feel like he's just going to do more of that now. Like he's going to really, really like pick the scripts that he likes, because his last movie was a flop. Lal Singh Chadda, which was like loosely based on Forrest Gump, or was it actually an adaptation of it?
Yes.
So they didn't do well. So I think he's learned a lot of his lessons, and he's like, now when I do something, I want to be like...
Because he apparently like silently retired before Lal Singh Chadda, and his family was like, no, we think you should, continue acting. And because he's so great at it, why wouldn't you want him to like?
Yeah, and it's not like he stopped working in every capacity. He's still like directing, producing, which is a good thing.
Yeah, and he's so good at that also. He's so good.
Yeah, he's amazing.
A skilled guy.
That's one Khan who's actually, if I may say, the most talented.
I agree. I agree for sure.
Yeah, the rest have like charisma and charm and this and that, but I can genuinely like if I put my
Shah
head
Rukh
to
Khan has charisma and charm and all of that.
Even Salman Khan, for a lot of people, like he has a big fan base.
He's out there, sure.
He does.
No, definitely. Young Salman Khan was incredible.
Yeah, but even till date, like he has a lot of fans. Yeah. But I think personally, the quality of work that Amir Khan has produced remains unmatched.
He's the most talented out of all of them.
Also the biggest hits.
100%. Tare Zameen Par, Three Idiots.
Dangal.
Yeah, so good. What's the cricket one called?
The cricket one? There's a cricket one?
Yeah.
Lagan.
So,
I've been knowing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what's happened.
That's what's happened this week.
And that's all the tea that we have for the week.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. This is Neequ.
I'm Mash. You can catch us here next week, this time, same place, City FM 89.
And follow, like, share, subscribe
on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram.
Yes. Now we know this by heart.
Yes. I always want to say Snapchat, but I don't know. This is not 2012.
Yeah. Thank God we're not on Snapchat.
We should make a Snapchat for FM 89.
Please don't.
Yeah, that's kind of cringe. We're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But you can check us out on Instagram and TikTok, the cool kid places.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.